Hello there, this is Connect Cowboy again here. I have just covered disassembly of the forend of the Winchester Model 12, disassembly of the receiver and buttstock of the Winchester Model 12, and this is reassembly of the forestock, and now I'm about to cover reassembly of the receiver and buttstock. So, basically we've got a receiver. I have just shoved the bolt back in there. I've put the little spring in the side. If you watched my previous video, that was a little one I couldn't show you on screen because it was a pain to get in. Basically, you put your bolt back in, and then you just springy thing facing in, you press it back into place, and it should just fit in just like a puzzle piece. It is actually pretty easy. So I just had that done previously, so I don't want to take it apart again, so just take my word for it. Sorry about that. Alright, now, this your magazine stop here is actually pretty easy to put back in, but there's something you got to be aware of. It's got this little, see that little ridge right there? That has got to fit into a little groove right in there, and if you don't fit in that little groove, when you pump that gun, it's going to bend this thing all to pieces, and you're not going to be able to use it anymore. It's going to be broken. So you want to make sure it fits in the groove, and then its little circle lines up. Just like that. Yep, just like that. It's perfect. Now you push this forward, and here's where it gets tricky. It's got this little seesaw thing I pointed out before. That is your slide lock. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to make sure it's unlocked so that your slide can get in there when you put it all back together. So you're going to want to put that in, push it down into its lock position, and you're going to want to open that little lock. And that'll lock that in place, just like that. Pretty simple. You can see it there. There's 1, 2. You're going to make sure this side is pushed down and this side is pushed up against the side of the receiver. And that'll lock the bolt in place. Pretty simple. Alright, now what's left to do is take the trigger group, and it slides in and down, just like that. Just make sure everything's tight. Push it in. Make sure everything's seated right. Put your screw in place. Take your screwdriver. Gently tighten it up. Oops. Careful not to slip and mar this beautiful gun. Done. There's your receiver perfectly back together. Now, buttstock. So, we take the buttstock, bolt, drop the bolt in the great big hole in the end of the stock. That goes down in there. Very gently slide that in the hole there. Get it back together carefully. Once again, working with stocks, I can't emphasize gentleness enough. Try and wrestle your screwdriver into a position that will sorry, this is going to take a second because it's kind of hard to see down there, you know, see what you're trying to work with. It helps. I get out the flashlight here. It helps if you actually just shine that down. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just shine that down there. It kind of gives me an idea how to position the screwdriver, you know. tip. You know, it gives. There we go. Make sure your stock is on nice and firm, but not enough that you're going to crack the stock, and there you go. That's that. Now all that's left is to take your butt plate, just lay it back on, get your 2 screws, put them back in place. This is pretty standard shotgun stuff. I mean, anyone who has had any experience with this kind of work with a shotgun, like pump shotgun or anything, semi-auto, something, I don't know, maybe some doubles even, knows about that. That's pretty straightforward. And there you go, one fully reassembled Winchester Model 12 receiver and buttstock. Thanks for watching. Well, actually, before I cut this off right here, I might as well just show you how to put the whole thing back together. I'll just make it a 4-video installment. So, here's your fully assembled forestock. Here is your fully assembled receiver and buttstock. If you've watched my first video, you'll know how to put these back together, but because it's just reverse of what you did before. But I'll just show it here now, just to give you a picture of the full finished thing. So just sticks together like that, twists, locks into place, then you just push it down into its spot, pull the bolt back, make sure it's seated well in here, push that down, and twist it back in place, push your pin in, pull it back, and there it is. Fully reassembled Winchester Model 12. Thank you for watching these videos. I hope I helped you. I hope you learned something. And I hope I sort of filled in the gap of missing Winchester Model 12 videos, because like I said, when I got it, there was nothing out there. I don't know if people have made some since, but there was no videos on how to disassemble and reassemble these things. And it was hard. I had to figure it all out myself. So I thought I'd just make this quick video, and I hope you're able to use it. Thanks for watching.